Hey guys, today we would like to talk about the Flip 7, okay, not the Fold 7, the Flip 7. I'm going to do a little review on this phone and I'm going to give you good and bad about this phone. My personal opinion, my honest opinion. I love this phone, but there are some parts that I really think they should improve on this phone, and I decided to choose this Flip 7 over the Fold 7. There's a reason why, and I'm going to explain to you right now. So I have a Flip 6 behind me, okay, the yellow one. I'm not sure if you can see that. So that is a Fold 6. And when I talk about the foldable phone, I would like my foldable phone a little bit thicker than thinner. I know a lot of people on YouTube or TikTok, a lot of people said that it's very thin, it's very durable. They like thinner foldable phone, they accept it now. But for me, I would like my foldable phone a little bit thicker because it's still foldable. It's still a tablet, right? It's like the Huawei, the fold 3 times. I like to be a little bit thicker, more durable, more premium than a very thin foldable phone. However, having a flip phone, I don't really care if it's thin or thick because you just turn into just one big phone, that's it. And then you just turn it to smaller. If you have a flip phone, just flip back, and this is a tiny phone. So I like to be thinner or thicker. It doesn't really matter to me because it's still a flip phone. So that's why I chose this Flip 7, because it's thin, okay, it came from the Flip 5, and because I have a Flip 5 coming to Flip 7, this outer screen is bigger. It's a full screen. That's why I chose this one, because of the screen. I use the screen a lot. And when I saw this screen that big, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get this phone because I'm gonna like trade that in and I'm gonna get this phone. Because I use this for YouTube, I use this for cameras, I use this for Instagram, I use this for TikTok, I use this for GPS. And a lot of people will talk about like, why do you need outer screen for everything? Well, first of all, if you have a compact phone, that's why you decide to get the Flip 7, because you want compact. You don't want to use the inside screen. You actually want to use the outside screen as well too. So it's about compact. Back then, on the Flip 5, it's smaller. Some of the apps it's not like that great. But now when I use this Flip 7 since day one, every single app that I'm using outside looks really nice and save a lot of battery. I repeat again, it saves a lot of battery. You have a choice to use this or you have a choice to use this. But for me, I like this choice. I have an option. So when I use this, the battery lasts more than a day. So I would be like, you know what, why not? I can use GPS on this one. I put on my bike and I start riding on my bike, and then you know what, it still looks pretty good. The distance, the time, I can see everything on that little screen. Why do I want to open my screen? Or let's just say if I look at watching a YouTube, I don't have to watch the whole screen with YouTube. I can use the outer screen for YouTube as well, save some battery. And one of the good thing is, because I'm using the outer screen, the temperature is actually pretty decent. It doesn't heat up, it doesn't get hot, the battery doesn't die that fast because it doesn't heat up. So if you talk about the battery, it lasts really long time when I'm using outer screen. All right, and the main thing is, a lot of people still cannot get this, is when you take selfie, you're using a rear camera for selfie. So this is a 50 megapixel. If you're using the Fold 7, you're using 200 megapixel for your selfie. So there's no phone out there can give you a 50 megapixel and taking selfie. I would say this is a decent phone if you like to take pictures, if you like to do vlogging, because once you turn this camera on and you turn sideways, this is a landscape mode. And because it's so light, it's very steady. It doesn't shake that much anymore. So you have a stabilizer, you already have like somewhat like a phone stand, because you just open up like this, you can stand on the table, you can stand wherever you want. And this is a phone stand already. So you have a free phone stand, you have a free gimbal, and now you have a 50 megapixel or whatever, like a 4K, right? 4K vlogging And why not, right? A lot of people don't get this part. Having a flip phone, you can do all those with just one go. So let's talk about the bad part. The bad part is the phone is just way too nice. You don't want to put a case on. And when I don't put the case on for 1 or 2 days, the back already scratched up. Okay, the back already scratched up. Not that much, but you can see some scratches already. But because the phone is too nice, I just don't want to put any case on. And yeah, after 2 days later, it just a little scratch up. But however, the front screen, no scratches, but the back part, just a little scratches, and then that's it. All right. And the second part about this Flip 7 compared to my Flip 5, when I want to charge my watch or maybe charge my other device, I want to do the power sharing, okay? So put the phone on the top, this phone is gonna charge my other device. So one wire charge 2 device. That's right? So I've been doing that for my Flip 5 when I go on a trip. Somehow on this one here, it doesn't really read that well. I'm not sure what they did on this part right here. So when you do power share, you got to pay attention on that because it just doesn't stay in the middle and start charging. So this is one of the problems that I will have if I go travel. So maybe I will need to bring my watch stand just for the watch if this doesn't charge that well, or maybe I'm going to use my S25 Ultra. So this is the two things that I don't like about the Flip 7. But other than that, everything is pretty good. All right, please subscribe my channel and share this video, and I hope this video helps you to decide if you want to get the Flip 7 or not. Okay, and see you next time. Bye bye, peace out.